Okay, just to address something, a lot of people are posting stuff and it's just a lie. And I don't know why. Maybe they were lied to, but there's a lady, she's posting, my son told me, and he was in the Navy, that his friend was stationed near the military base and he went to go and get a drink at the bar, and ICE came in and threw him in handcuffs and took his phone and took his wallet. This was in California supposedly, and then brought him all the way to Florida and wouldn't let him talk to anyone or make a phone call. Didn't do any of that stuff. And then the only phone number he remembered was my son's number. And so he called my son, probably someone listed E3, maybe E4. Definitely not someone, no lawyer from the JAG's office or some commander or the base commander. And she goes, and he said, I'll call the commander. And the commander said, that's it. I'm going to go after these guys, these ICE guys, and they're in a lot of trouble. Okay, now let's examine. The truth might have been my son was in the Navy, period. The rest was a lie. It could be my son was in the Navy and his friend was drinking a beer. And after that, lie. The rest was all a lie. ICE didn't come into some bar near the military base, throw this guy on the ground for no reason, and took him to Florida from California. Lie, whoop, lie, whoop, lie. So she tells a lie. You believe it. Some people believed it. They're arguing with me. Well, that's possible. No. You might have said, while my son and Peter Pan were drinking a beer, Pluto and Pooh Bear came in, threw him to the ground, and took him to Tigger's house, and they punched him in the nose a number of times. And they said, you get out of here, or Tigger's going to bite your genitalia. Lies, lies, lies. The Navy and the ICE, the Border Patrol, the FBI, CIA, any of those organizations, the Secret Service, they're independent agencies under the United States government. The base commander of a Navy base called ICE, they say, who's this? Shut up, click. They don't care. He has no authority of that. He can write to somebody, type a letter, dear editor, I'm very upset that this man drinking a beer was thrown to the ground and arrested. And the letter to the editor, even MSNBC would know that story is so stupid, it's not true. So just don't believe it, don't say it. You know, I was in the military, could I just pick up the phone and call somebody and have them all? No, I sure could not. Did I outrank that kid? Yes, because if his mom is that stupid and that uninvolved in the military, and she has no idea that the Navy does not rule over or has any authority over ICE, she's just a nut, you know. Now maybe they were going to border some boats or some ships, and the Navy and the Coast Guard was assisting. That's possible.